All right, I wanted to talk about these two guns here that I have. I just joined an M1 Garand and M1 Carbine site on Facebook. So what we got here is this is my M1 Carbine, and this is a Choate folding stock for it. It's got on it. Now I know that one or two of you guys are going to be looking at this video and you're going to start yelling, "You bastard! You destroyed an antique gun with that piece of crap stock." Well, to those people, I got to tell you that this is not an original World War II carbine. I actually bought this M1 carbine brand new back in 1978. This is an Ivor Johnson Plainfield carbine, which means that it's not an original antique World War II carbine. It is a commercial carbine. So you guys are yelling it now. You could calm down. So I haven't destroyed an original gun. Now, when I bought this in 1978, it of course had a regular walnut stock on it like any other M1 carbine. It was back in 1985 or 1986. I was in a gun show and I saw this stock for it, and I just had to have it. Now, I put this stock on this gun back in like 1985 or 1986. This was before all of this assault weapon crap came out. It's funny that you can take a regular conventional looking carbine, like an M1 carbine, and you can just slap a gun part on it, an accessory, a stock, and you can make it to look like an assault weapon. And of course, to most liberals, a gun that looks like a machine gun is a machine gun. And that's what they tried to do. First, they tried to ban actual machine guns with the machine gun ban in 1986. And just like 8 years later, they figured, well, we got the machine gun ban through, so now we're going to go and we're going to ban guns that look like machine guns. Well, anyway, I want to go over this stock. This is a really nice stock. I don't even know if you can get these anymore. I don't know if Choate is actually making them anymore, but you got this nice little press button, and you just press this button, and it opens up really nice. And you can just look down. It's got a nice cheek rest for me. Oh, by the way, to you guys to make sure that the gun is unloaded. Now, some of the things that I made to this gun, it originally had a regular barrel band on it. This is a barrel band with the bayonet lug that I put on this gun later. I also put an M2 magazine catch on this gun, so it would hold the 30 round magazines better. I also put a late model rear sight on, adjustable rear sight on this gun, which was better than the flip-up sight or whatever the sight they had on it when I got it. I've put like tens of thousands of rounds to this gun, and it still shoots great. Most of the ammo I put through this were my own reloads. Now, I guess about a year or a couple of years after I bought this gun in '78, I ended up buying this particular gun right here. And this is back in the 1800s, the late 1800s, there was a thing that a lot of frontiersmen did, is they ended up getting a rifle and a handgun that used the same caliber. Back then it was .44-40. Well, Ruger made this Ruger Blackhawk that was chambered in .30 carbine, and I've always had a lot of fun shooting .30 carbine in this particular pistol. Now, .30 carbine ammunition shot from a pistol is about as powerful as a .357 Magnum bullet, but it actually sounds louder. When I shoot this gun at the range, it's pretty loud, and people notice it a lot. But it's a lot of fun to shoot, and it's nice to have a pistol and a carbine to go along with that caliber. Well, this was just a short thing to show my particular gun. My particular M1 carbine. Now, I have an M1 Garand that I got from the CMP that is actually pretty stock. It was the Garand I have was made in, according to the serial number, it's a Springfield Armory, and it was made in sometime in September 1944. And this particular gun ended up in the Greek Army, and the Greek Army finally gave it back to the United States around 2005 or so. In 2006 is when I got it from the Civilian Marksmanship Program, and at that time The thing about that, the M1 Garand I had is the front stock had been replaced by the Greeks, and they actually had a strange kind of wood that they use for it, and it's much rougher. It's much rougher than a regular front stock, forward stock on a M1 Garand. I'm gonna make a short video of that maybe, but this is a video about this particular gun, and I hope you enjoyed it. And that's all I have to say. Thank you to the wife for taking the video. Thank you.